this item on my wish list for more than a year. Do you think I get it? You have to keep watching. Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for clicking on this video. Today I'm gonna share unboxing of the items that was on my wish list for more than a year. And I'm glad to present for you this item. Actually, in fact, today I'm gonna share with you two items that I purchased almost a month ago, and just now I'm doing this unboxing. But these items, unfortunately or maybe fortunately, are not for me. These items are for my daughter, and I want to share with you what I purchased for my daughter, and hopefully she will be willing to model for me. If no, then somehow I have to model myself. If you're a new visitor to my channel, welcome again. I do lots of unboxing, I do lots of modeling. I love to model in my videos. I definitely love to talk about fashion. I'm totally crazy about the handbags and many other luxury items, but I also appreciate very much contemporary designers. So please consider subscribing, click that red button. And if you're a return visitor to my channel, thank you very much, guys. I truly appreciate your support. So let's start with the unboxing. And today, as I said, I have two items to share with you. The first item is in this little teeny beanie, and that's, let me just slide slightly, and that was obviously the choice of my daughter. Let me show you. Myself personally, it's obviously not my cup of tea, but I'm not a teenager. This item definitely for my daughter, and normally it comes with all kind of cards and extra booklets, and I will talk to you about these extra booklets in a second when you're actually gonna see what kind of item. And here it is. That's little teeny beanie. Obviously I'm gonna come closer to the camera to show for you that you know what it's actually in this little teeny beanie. And here it is. Let me just come closer to the camera. And here it is. It's actually Unicef bracelet. On this little locket, obviously it says LV. And that's what my daughter chose for herself. There you go. I hope it shows quite nicely in the camera. I do really hope for that. And that's once again, and it's in kind of bright blue color. And the reason that my daughter actually chose this bracelet, because it's a part of UNICEF, and Louis Vuitton, they are donating some proceeds to UNICEF when you're purchasing this bracelet. And obviously that was the reason that my daughter chose this bracelet, because she wants to be the part of the good cause and helping around the world whenever it's possible. And obviously I couldn't be more proud mom that she actually, from all the possibilities, she chose this bracelet, and the reasons that she chose this bracelet to actually help a good cause. So that was the item number one that we purchased for my daughter. And the second and major items that we are purchased for my daughter in this quite large box. So let's unbox together. My essay actually did quite nice job of packaging this, because myself personally, I say always, you don't need to package, but since it's for my daughter, she actually did quite nice job packaging. And based on the box, you already guessed that it's some kind of shoes, and this is actually a boots. And ta-da! This is the boots. Let me just open the second one. And these boots are on my wish list, as I already mentioned, for more than a year. They're still on my wish list. But as I said, when we went together, my daughter completely fell in love with these boots, and I decided to give her priority, obviously. And this is more of the kind of like funky teenager looks, and she absolutely loves them. She says that they're extremely comfortable, so we're gonna definitely watch together how she gonna wear them. If she gonna wear them quite well, obviously I'm gonna buy it for myself, because if teenager can wear these boots and these boots can actually sustain use and abuse of teenagers, then it means they're really good quality. Because my daughter, she she uses stuff. She's a teenager. So let me come a little bit closer to show you these boots. There you go, and that's the boot. First she was trying in the black color, but eventually she decides on this kind of brownish beige choice. She decides to go with the lighter choices, and obviously I support her if she likes that option, so why not? And that's how they look like, and they consist of several different materials. So you see that it has canvas, it has also suede, it has black leather. The string itself, they're made of black leather. So there is several different variety of the materials here happening over here. Once again, over here it's black leather. So they're very, very comfy, very, very practical, and hopefully, you know, good enough to wear for a very, very long time. So as I said, I'm hoping that my daughter gonna be willing to model them. If no, then or if she's too busy, I will try to model myself and show for you guys. Let me just show a little bit inside. That's obviously how it looks like inside. Inside they're also made of leather. Very, very nice boots. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Great choice of her, because in fact it's her first ever Louis Vuitton purchase, and I'm glad that's what she chose for herself. I think it's a great choice. I personally like them so very much. There is another couple of items that I'm truly falling in love right now at Louis Vuitton, and I'm talking about the shoes and boots. Few boots I'm absolutely in love. I find them a little bit overpriced, and just like lately, please also put your comments below. What do you think? Are you agree or disagree with me? Lately I find that Louis Vuitton, their price is going on the rise, and I mean abnormally on the rise. Like before, you can buy Louis Vuitton shoes for about 1,000 Canadian, maybe like 1,200. This one are like 1,500, actually 1,550 before taxes. So obviously with the taxes and stuff, it's coming close to 1,700, 17 something, over 1,700. But the new boots and shoes, they're coming with they're pretty much over $2,000 before taxes. So with the taxes and everything, it comes sometime over 2,500, and I find it's a little bit excessive even for the Louis Vuitton. Like I would say even Chanel prices sometimes a little bit less than Louis Vuitton in recent month or a year, I would say. I would like to know, guys, what do you think of Louis Vuitton prices in recent year or even less than a year? Because I think they're a little bit out of control for Louis Vuitton. Anyway, I'm extremely happy that we were able to purchase this item for my daughter. I hope that you guys like this purchase. I want to know all your feedback. If you already have these boots, if you wear these boots for a while, please let me know what you think of these boots. Do they sustain for a very long time, or you find them like, you know, not as practical, or not hold their the quality for the long time? Please put all your comments below. Few more things I want to mention about shopping with my daughter. I find it's actually quite bonding, and if any of you mother of the teenager, you know how difficult it's bond with the teenagers. Like, you know, they have their own little words that we most likely don't know about, and maybe sometimes don't understand. And I was so glad that I was able to bond with my daughter during this shopping. And our recent trip to Cuba, it was also extremely exciting. If I will be able, maybe I will post a few pictures from Cuba. And the most exciting part of that trip, obviously, as I said, connected with my daughter, but an extremely exciting part of that trip, that I was actually reunited with my friend that I haven't seen for 26 years. When I was at university, we used to live in dorm together. She was obviously from Cuba. She is Cuban citizen, and we were in a dorm, sharing the room together. And we reunited after more than 26 years not seeing each other, and it was exceptional. It was absolutely exceptional. And it's funny, how life changes us. I remember when we were in a dorm and living together, we were great friends, but to me she was still foreigner, but now after 26 years, and when we saw each other, it's almost like yesterday, and I looked at her with a different set of eyes, because especially right now, being immigrated to Canada, and being actually around many parts of this world, I looked at her differently, and understand that quite often it doesn't matter from where you are, the happiness and the issues pretty much sometimes all the same. It's family, it's friends, it's children, it's husbands, and they are all related. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being with me today. Thank you for me letting unbox these beautiful items that we purchased for my daughter. I would like to know all your feedback, because you know how much I appreciate your feedback. If you like the video, please don't forget to give me likes. And once again, if you enjoy my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that red button. Okay? And I guess until our next meeting, bye bye.